would like to introduce you to the online tool Water Use Efficiency Monitor in Central Asia, WUEMoCA. My name is Christopher Conrad. I am a geographer from Germany and a professor for geoecology at the University of Halle-Wittenberg. Together with my team, we investigate agricultural land use systems, especially the water and matter cycles, and we set a strong focus on irrigated land and water use. My methodological focus is remote sensing. The Aral Sea Basin is shared by 5 former Soviet republics and today independent states of Kazakhstan, Kyrgyzstan, Turkmenistan, Tajikistan and Uzbekistan, together with Afghanistan. It is located in the heart of the Asian continent and therefore characterized by a very continental and arid climate. It is divided in 2 parts, the mountainous east and the flat west. The mountains are well known, it's Pamir and Tian Shan mountain ranges, and in the western part the Aral Sea is located. Mainly snowmelt and glacier runoff feeds 2 big rivers, the Amu Darya and Syr Darya River, running from the mountainous east to the flat west. Both rivers are strongly regulated mainly for the purpose of irrigation and energy production. The population in the Aral Sea Basin amounts to 46 million people in 2006, and the irrigated area we look at amounts to 8.5 million hectares. During the Soviet Union period, overexploitation of water resources led to widespread land degradation and production decline, and in the end to the desiccation of the Aral Sea. Altogether, we can say that in many facets and at all scales, irrigation water management in the Aral Sea Basin requires substantial improvements to ensure at the same time food security, health, economic development, and the protection of biodiversity and ecosystem services. Climate change and population growth in rural areas will increase this challenge. Anyway, key challenge is to decide in these urgent land and water questions. Where should investments be done? For instance, in irrigation infrastructure or drainage, or in alternative crops, crop diversification, or the investments in water-saving technology. One basis for all these is data, and of course tools which allow to analyze and visualize the situation in the different parts of the region. Unfortunately, this is not available. Based on satellite data, climate data and secondary data, it provides indicators on land and water use and crop production. For instance, land use intensity is observed over the past 20 years and unused land is shown. These may be places for alternative, less water demanding crops. Irrigation efficiency, showing the amount of water reaching the fields and used by the plants, can be analyzed to decide about places where investments in infrastructure may help to reduce excessive water use and hence to increase water use efficiency in the irrigation sector under investigation. Of course, local knowledge is required to make the right decision in a certain area. Actually, our water use efficiency monitor for Central Asia has 4 key features. First, it is a tool for data generation. It gives access to information from satellite data and meteorological data. It's a tool for data integration, to enter own data, update existing information and to calculate indicators. Further, it is a database. You can store official data, official statistics and your own data. And it is a tool for data visualization and communication of data. The users have the opportunity to generate maps, reports and graphs. Many users can benefit from WUEMoCA. For instance, authorities in the land and water management sectors, regional organizations of environmental sciences, universities, local and international projects related to water and environment, and of course the governments from the region. The online tool WUEMoCA was funded by the German Federal Foreign Office in the project Tseyss Water in Central Asia The project Tseyss in turn was part of the German Water Initiative for Central Asia between 2009 and 2019. Altogether, WUEMoCA is a geoinformation tool for land and water experts to understand where river water flows to use water more efficiently and to save water. It is useful for political dialogue and public awareness in the fields of climate and environment. For instance, to assess climate change risks and to develop climate adaptation strategies. Further, it is a supporting tool for informed decision-making. And finally, a system for the collection, analysis and dissemination of environmental data for the entire Aral Sea basin. In the following videos, you can learn about the practical use of WUEMoCA. All sessions will be available in English and in Russian language. Enjoy WUEMoCA!